What up, y'all? So today we're gonna talk about fishing. Oh, we're gonna talk about snowboarding. They gave me the wrong script. Anyways, this is my personal advice on, what I learned throughout the years, and especially the reason why I'm making this now is because this season is actually one of my very successful runs that I've done without, falling, without, any accidents, catching edges, nothing. So I think it's time to teach my new boarders how to swim ride. Let's get it. And remember, y'all, I don't really do these type of vids, alright? So if I sound like I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, alright? So just go with it, alright? I may sound like a certain type of way because I've been coughing. I still have a cough. God damn. Hope you guys can hear me. Anyways, alright, let's get it. So, number one, equipment. Oh man. So I guess this is for the peeps who owns a board. So basically, equipment is the bindings, snowboard, and shoes. Alright. Main thing is please get the right size of shoes. Alright. Because I had a 11s. I'm 9.5, and I just got 9.5 fucking boa ones. Ooh, the nice, the ones. Ooh, super nice. So when I got that, and I started riding for this season, bro, you don't even know how responsive the board went, dude. The board was super responsive. It's, oh my god, super nice. So alright, so I'm gonna be saying a lot of toe heels because that's the main thing of turning, and basically when you go on your toes, you're gonna turn, you're gonna carve. That's carving the mountains, and I'm gonna show you a video right here. This is basically carving the mountains and using your toes, heels, toes, heels. I'm gonna use that a lot, alright? That's one of the advanced form of carving or turning, so yeah. Make sure when you go toe heel side that it's very snugly fit and there's no room, to for your foot to be like sliding around in there. No room at all. So make sure you get the right size fitting. Stance with your equipment. Go, like if for example if you're facing down the hill, what are you comfortable the most? Yeah, left foot forward or right foot forward. That's an important one. And your stance too. Stance is basically the angle of your foot. Is it straight? Is it this, like that? Mine is goofy, so I'm my favorite stance, or the stance I'm comfortable with, is -16 on the left foot. So left foot forward going down, that's what I'm comfortable with. -16 to 0, so straight. So my left foot like this and straight, yeah. So I'm comfortable with, and you can copy that if you're comfortable with that. But if you're other way around, +16 and 0, if you're comfortable with right foot going forward. That is my stance. And for this next one is slowing, stopping, and turning. Guys, I kid you not, always try to be on your heel or toe, heel or toe, heel or toe. You'll get it when you'll be in the mountains, because if you just go flat, you're gonna catch an edge super easy. So what that means is the board, right, the edge is super sharp. The reason why is because so it can catch the snow, when you're turning, when you're stopping, and all that mumbo jumbo. So this is what catching the edge is. All this, yep, and this, yep. So the reason why this happens is because you're going against the mountains instead of going with the mountain, So because it has a sharp edge, if you go against the mountain, boy oh boy, you're gonna fucking eat some snow. So just go with the mountain, it's more easy when you're actually in the fucking mountain, but that's what it means. You're catching the edge, and try not to do that. But don't worry, I'll teach you guys how to actually not catch a fucking edge, alright? Because that is the shittiest thing in the mountain, and you can get a concussion. Alright, so basically, you're gonna want to always point the board down, alright? No matter how steep that shit is, point it down. And you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna try to stay on your heels, stay on your toes, stay in your heels, stay in your toes. And then when you do end up, you know, heel toe, your board will actually just do it for you, turn for you, carve for you, carving the mountain, you know, carving fucking like, beautiful, baby. You know, want to be bend your knees centered and let the board guide you. Meaning, if you go on your heels, toes, it will just guide you, you know, and just stay centered. And it's fucking easy. Just, bro, point the board down and don't be a falling leaves like these. Oh my god. Don't do this. You're gonna catch an edge this way, so please don't do that. Oh, and then turning. Try not to use your hips a lot. Like, you know, like a sudden, like a quick hip movements, because it's easier to catch an edge that way too. Because if you overdo it, oh boy, you're gonna catch the edge. And also, if you need to quickly like stop, oh dude, use your, you know, hip, and yeah, try to, you know, stay with the mountain though, and use your hip, turn very sharp, and yeah, and basically try to be balanced, because if not, then edge. But like a better way to turn actually is just use your heels and toes like always, you know. But if you don't have space, then yeah, you can quickly use your hip, but don't overdo it. Just use your hip a bit, you know, while you're using your toes or heels, and then while you're carving, especially. While I was learning this season, to me, the best way to turn actually to guide the board is using my leading shoulder. So since my left foot is going down the mountain, my leading shoulder is gonna be my left shoulder too. So I use my shoulder first to turn right, like right, and then my board will go with it, you know. My left shoulder to turn left, and then my board will go with it, you know. But always stay on your toes, on your heels, on your toes and heels while you're turning too. So that's the must. But remember, it's almost impossible to catch an edge if your board is pointing down the mountain. You may think you're going fast, but trust me, you're not going fast. So here's an example of me using my hip just to turn right, because this hill is like super, you know, like steep. So yeah, you can still carve, but there's not like, you know, not enough room to actually carve down the mountain. So use your hip a bit, don't overdo it. If you do, good luck.